Hello and welcome. I'm Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll take a moment and subscribe to my channel. You'll get notified when there is new videos that come out. I hope you're loving it so far. If this is your first time with me, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you more than you know. Head to toes today, you guys. Starting in a standing position. Making sure that you've got water handy if you need it. Anytime you need to use a block or a strap, pillows, blankets, anything to help make your practice the best it can be. All right, you guys, we're going to start up at the top of our mats. Feet are hip width apart, and we're going to roll those shoulders up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Let the arms just relax. Eyes are open, finding a focal point out in front. We're just going to slowly shift weight forward and back. Now you can make this as big or as little of a motion as you like. I want you to really make sure that those core muscles are engaged, and we're just slowly transitioning our weight forward and back, feeling the soles of our feet against the earth. Noticing our body positioning within space. Knowing where we are within space. Pretty cool gift. Controlled, mindful movements. And let's take it forward, and we're going to hold it forward. Coming up onto the balls of the feet and up onto those toes, lifting up onto those toes as high as you can. Now noticing with those arms relaxed, the sensation. Now I want you to roll the palms towards the front, spread your fingers, draw those shoulders down and away, activating muscles through the arms, through the shoulders, through that upper and middle back, and through the core. Now slowly lift those arms towards the sky. Soften through the shoulders, turn your palms towards one another. And then slowly lower back down onto your heels. Pull the hands to heart center, bend the knees. Place your hands just above the knees. Fingertips pointing inward. Take a big breath in, press the chest forward, arch your back, gaze to the sky. Exhale and hollow the tummy and chest. Standing cat and cow. Inhale, press it through, arch your back. Exhale and hollow. So depending upon kind of where you are in your day and just the body mechanics of you, you might notice some pops, some kinks. It's all good, guys, as long as there's no pain. Let's do one more each direction. Just making sure that our movements are doing good stuff for us. So don't be afraid to stop or switch poses if you need to. Coming back to neutral, reach to the sky. Exhale, left hand down, right arm high, lean in and reach. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, other side, lengthen and reach. Let's do that one more time, each side. Inhale, reach. And exhale, left arm down, right arm high. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, lengthen and reach. Oh, that beautiful lateral stretch. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, sit to chair. Pull the hands to heart center. Shift your weight back towards your heels, knees right over those toes. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, rotate. Wrap your arms around the front of the body and the back of the body. Inhale, reach to the sky. Turn back to face front. Sit it to chair. Inhale, reach. Exhale, wrap that left arm around the front, right arm around the back, and just reach. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale and sit to chair. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, wrap those arms. Inhale, reach it up. Turn back to face front. Sit it to chair, being mindful that those knees don't get knock-kneed. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, wrap those arms as you rotate. Just giving yourself a little hug. Inhale, reach to the sky. And pull the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arch it back. Open those arms to a nice wide V. Inhale it up tall. Once again, pull those hands to heart center. Let's shift our weight to our right foot. Left knee lifts to 90 degrees. And flex your foot. Find your breath. Chest tall, spine long, rooted into the earth through that right sole of the foot. Right arm extends out to a T, left hand to the outside of that, or the outside and supporting underneath your thigh. Let's slowly open that left knee out to the left. Breathe. Turn and take your gaze out over that right arm. Find your breath. Noticing the value of that focal point, my friends. Slowly bring your gaze back to center. Bringing that left knee forward, extend both arms out to a T. Slowly pressing that left foot back. We're going to take a giant step back to the ball of the foot to come to our crescent lunge. If you would like to bring that back knee to the mat, absolutely make that happen. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Circle the arms forward, around behind, all the way up tall. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Now circle those arms to the back. Big circle all the way around and up tall. Releasing that left hand to the inside of your right foot. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky. Reach it up just as high as you can reach. Checking in. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Rotating that right palm towards the front. Reach it up and over. Arm comes right along the side of your face. Close your eyes. What do you feel? Where do you feel it? Feel that extension through the fingertips. Circling that right arm back up and over, back behind, and release your hand on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Right leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. Now take a moment to find your down dog. Hands are shoulder width apart, feet are hip width. Head heavy, face soft. Pressing through the palms of the hands to guide that weight back towards those heels, and then just gently sway your hips side to side. Nice big full deep breaths. We come back to center. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. Feel that great stretch in the toes, the arches of the feet, all the way down the backs of the legs, and then slowly let those heels sink. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward fold. Releasing the weight of the arms, the weight of the head. Soften that face. We bring the hands to the elbows and hold on. And gently sway side to side. Little arc around those legs. How we doing, my friends? Feeling some kinks? Feeling some tight spots? Me too. If you're not, celebrate that. Good work. Coming back to center, release those arms, and let's slowly roll it up. It's just about being present, guys, wherever you are today. Not judging, not criticizing, celebrating each and every breath, each and every movement. Big shoulder roll up and back, and shoulders slide down and away. Let's pull those hands to heart center. Let's shift our weight to our left foot. Right knee lifts to 90 degrees, and flex your foot. We extend that left arm out to a T. Right hand comes underneath the thigh, supporting along the outside edge of your leg. Shoulders are rolled back, chest is tall. And if you like, slowly begin to open that leg out to the right. And slowly take your gaze out over that left arm. Strong through the core, strong through that supporting leg, lifting out of the crown of the head. Slowly bring your gaze back to front. Slowly draw that right leg back to center. Extend both arms out to a T. Core is strong. Let's press that right foot straight back. Giant step back to the ball of your right foot to crescent lunge. Arms come overhead. Breathe. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And exhale, sink. Circle the arms to the front. Big circle, all the way around behind, all the way up tall. Shoulder mobility. Oh, beautiful stretch. Biceps, chest. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Now circle those arms to the back. Big circle, big as you can. And all the way up tall. Flowing forward, releasing that right hand to the inside of your left foot. Rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky. Reach it up. Just as high as you can reach. Rotation through the spine, extension out of the shoulder. Rotate that left palm towards the front. Reach it up and over. Arm right along the side of your face. Close your eyes if that feels okay. A little different challenge for your balance with those eyes closed. Really present within your body, within the four corners of your mat. Inhale, lift that left arm, circle it back, releasing that hand to the outside of your foot. One hand on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. Again, taking a moment to find your perfect down dog. Pressing through the palms of the hands to get the bend out of the wrists just as much as you can. Find that breath. We're going to visualize an ocean wave, my friends. We're going to inhale up to the balls of the feet, hollowing the tummy, hollowing the chest. Slowly we level out into a plank position. Adding a push-up if you like. Tuck your chin, hollow your chest, hollow your tummy, lift that spine towards the sky, slowly transitioning your weight back. Sit bones are high up onto the balls of the feet, and then let those heels sink. Let's do that once more. Inhale up to the balls of the feet, hollow the tummy, hollow the chest, lift that spine towards the sky, slowly leveling out to plank. One push-up. Only if you like. Reverse that wave. Tuck your chin. Hollow your chest. Hollow your tummy. Lift that spine. Lift those sit bones. We're high up on the balls of the feet. And then exhale. Let those heels sink. Shifting your weight to your left foot. Right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back heel to the mat. Stand tall to warrior one. Hips, chest, and shoulders facing the front. Shoulders soft and away from those ears. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And exhale, sink. Breathe. Core strong. Shoulders soft. Bring the palms to touch. Interlace the fingers all but the index finger and thumb. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, arch it back. A little or a lot. That left hip wants to pull back. Be mindful. Don't let it. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Release your hands. Circle the arms behind you. Again, interlace those fingers all but the index finger and thumb. Roll those shoulders up and back. Core is strong, and we begin to hinge it forward. Tummy and chest coming right along the inside of that right leg. Hands resting on the small of the back as we take our gaze towards our back big toe. Now we can keep those hands resting here. Or if you like, roll those shoulders up and back. Lift your hands towards the sky. Humble warrior. Breathe. Feel yourself surrender to find that perfect pose. Slowly bringing your hands to the small of the back, lengthening through the crown of the head, and we slowly rise. And as you exhale, arch it back, a little or a lot. Reach those index fingers down that back leg. Inhale it up tall, circle the arms overhead. Flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky. Add a flex of that right foot, a bend of that right knee, and draw your heel towards your bottom. Breathe. Extending right leg to the sky, and as you exhale, sweep that right foot or right knee through, foot to the inside. to pigeon pose. And if you are taking special care of that right knee today, come over onto that right hip and draw that back leg in so you've taken the pressure off of your knee. Otherwise, we have that left leg long out behind us. Chest is lifted. If the lower back needs a little extra love, we're going to bring our hands forward. Breathe. Taking the arch out of the back. Otherwise, stay up nice and tall. If you like, extend that right arm to the sky. If that makes you tense up, bring it back down. If you like, both arms rise. Again, if that makes you tense up through those hips, we're really working to let go of that tension. So if you're tensing up, we're fighting against what we're trying to get done. Just keep those hands down. Releasing that right hand to the outside of the right knee. Left arm circles back. Turn your gaze towards your back foot. And let's draw that back foot in. Can you find your foot? Take a hold of it if you can find it. And slowly begin to pull your heel in towards your bottom. Just as much as feels right to you. Hip flexor, quadricep, knee, ankle, shoulder, spine. So we've got a whole lot of beautiful stuff that we're getting done here. Making sure that your body agrees that it's actually beautiful stuff. If you like, extend that right arm out, turn your gaze forward. You can bring your index finger to touch your thumb. You do not have to. And begin to lift your gaze as you lift your arm. Breathe. Slowly releasing that right hand down. Gently releasing that back foot. Circling that left arm up and over. One hand on either side of your knee. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Sweep it back. And extend right leg to the sky. Point and flex your foot. Roll your ankle. And give your leg a little shake. And then gently release it down to down dog. Inhaling to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. And we shift our weight to our right foot. Left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back heel to the mat. Stand tall. Warrior one. Warrior one on the left side. How does it feel in comparison to the right? Our body is not made identically on each side. So just noticing where we hold tension, what things are challenging, what things are easy. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And exhale, sink. Bringing the palms to touch. Interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, arch it back. Gazing to the sky. Right hip wants to pull back, but we're not going to let it. We're strong through that belly, supportive. We're mindfully moving, my friends. We're mindfully breathing, inhaling it back up. Circle the arms around behind you. Re-interlace those fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Roll those shoulders back. Core is strong. Slowly we begin to hinge it forward. Allowing the tummy and chest to come right along the inside of that left leg. Taking your gaze towards your back big toe. So we check in our humble warrior. How are those shoulders? If you like, roll those shoulders up and back. Lift your hands towards the sky. And breathe. Feeling that body working hard. Quieting that breath. Present right here. Let go of expectations and be present where you are. It's right where you're supposed to be today. Slowly bringing the hands to the small of the back. We lengthen through the crown of the head and we rise. And exhale, arch it back. A little or a lot. And inhale it up nice and tall. Circle those arms overhead. Flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. And extend left leg to the sky. Go ahead and open up those hips. Add a flex of that left foot. A bend of that left knee. Draw your heel towards your bottom. I love this stretch. Feels so good. It is challenging, but it feels so good. Extending left leg once again. And let's sweep that left knee through, foot to the inside, to our pigeon pose. So again, if we're taking special care of that left knee, we're going to come over onto that left hip and draw that back leg in, so we're taking that pressure off of that knee. If pigeon just isn't in the cards today, guys, it's absolutely okay. Knee feels good, happy and healthy. That right leg is extended. Find the breath. Slow it down. If you like, extending that left arm. So again, we are really working to let go of tension, not cause extra. So if by adding that arm extension, you feel yourself tense up, just bring it back down. Both arms if you like. Breathe and just use this, the arms up, as extra body weight to help you sink into your pigeon. Should just be feeling a really good hip stretch, guys, in that left side. And yep, right down the front of that right leg. Releasing that left hand to the outside of the left knee. We're going to circle that right arm back. Turn your gaze down along that back leg, and let's draw that back foot in. Take a hold of it if you can find it. And let's pull it in. As close as feels good to you, as far away as it needs to be. Close your eyes. Just be right here. Now, if you like, turn your gaze forward, extending that left arm out. You can bring the index finger to touch your thumb. You do not have to. And if you like, lift your arm as you lift your gaze. Such a pretty pose. Getting so many things done. But guys, always be nice to your body. Listen to your breath. Listen to the messages your body is sending, releasing that left hand down, gently releasing that right arm, and circle it up and over. One hand on either side of your knee, tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Left leg to the sky. Point and flex your foot, roll your ankle, and give that leg a little shake. And gently release it down to down dog. We inhale it to high plank. Super slow. Let's take it down, all the way down onto our tummies. Tops of the feet to the mat, chin and nose to the mat. Good breath in and out. As you exhale, slowly begin to lift the upper body. Just peeling your chest off the mat, hands resting just below those shoulders to cobra. And as you exhale, slowly release it down. We're going to extend one arm out in front and then the other. This time, as you exhale, lift that upper body, and we're going to pull those elbows straight back towards us. And you might need to do this one at a time, as I did. Palms to the mat. Gazing forward up towards the top center of your mat. Draw those shoulders down and away, shoulder blades down and away, and then slowly begin to lift your gaze. We can look straight ahead, or we can start to look up. Breathe. Lifting out of those shoulders. Sphinx pose. Now slowly bring your gaze just straight ahead. Just creating a nice curve of the spine. Crown of the head towards the sky. Shoulders drawn back and away. And breathe. Now we're going to press through the palms so we can lift those elbows, opening the elbows out wide, releasing the forehead to the back of the hands. Now bring those feet together just as best you can, keeping those inner thighs connected, the ankles connected. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, lift both upper and lower body. So really working to keep those feet together. Squeezing those inner thighs. Now those hands can be down or they can be lifted up by your forehead. Just an extra load, extra weight, and slowly release it back down. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, lift. Again, hands can remain down, supporting, or we can add that weight. Squeeze those inner thighs. Squeeze your buns and bring it back down. We're going to do that one more time. Bring those feet together. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, lift. Squeeze. Now circle those arms around behind your back. Interlace your fingers and reach. Reach those knuckles towards your heels. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Locust pose and release. Release your hands on either side of your chest. Press it back to child's pose. Child's pose, a welcome place. Allowing your body to sink, noticing that great stretch in that lower back. You might notice a really nice stretch down the front of your legs, into your hips. So you guys, as we move and we explore through the different asanas, the different poses, I might give you feedback about, you might feel this, you might feel this. Well, I am not in your body. So I'm giving you some things that I know I feel, that there is potential to feel, but you might feel something a little different. So really, I just want you to check in. And what, in fact, are you feeling, and what's the intensity level? And making sure that it feels that you are doing good things for your body. Let's slowly walk those hands back up. Come over onto a hip. Sweep your feet around and slide on down to the top of the mat. So all things good, right? Challenging, but good. Let's bring the hands behind the thighs and rock it back to boat pose. Breathe. Shoulders are drawn down and away. Now we can keep the support with the hands, or we can extend those arms out. Breathe. So you can have those toes touching. That's absolutely fine. You can have your hands behind you for support. It's about taking care of yourself, right? If you're like, I feel fantastic, let's bring it on. We're going to slowly begin to lift those feet a little bit more, or a lot. So find your boat. Lift the chest. Gaze up towards your toes. Support or not. So guys, as we progress, right? So you might not be able to get those legs fully extended without the hand support. But here, it's feeling pretty easy. Oh my gosh, progress. It's all good. Breathe. Now flex your feet. Oh, good stretch down the backs of the legs. Let's open those knees. Reach your hands through that little window. Bring the support of the hands underneath the ankles or underneath the calves. Sit up nice and tall. Soles of the feet together. Shoulders rolled back. So really making sure we're not doing that concave through the chest and the belly, but really lifting through the crown of the head. And if you like, reach that hand through, and then the other, resting more on the forearms. Palms open to the sky. If you like, a little more formal hand posture. Index finger to touch your thumb. You do not have to. Draw those shoulders down and away. Close your eyes. Breathe. So believe it or not, this can be a meditative pose. For some, how does it feel for you? Challenging, but pretty cool. It's a neat place to be. And let's slowly open those eyes. Draw those hands back through, releasing the outside edge of your foot to the mat, and we hinge it forward to butterfly. Feet can be as close in as you like. Just let yourself round over. Let your head be heavy. So sometimes you hear me talk about hinging from the hips as opposed to the waist. Either is fine right here, my friends. I just want you to hinge forward, getting that good stretch for your hips, for the groin, for the lower back. Now starting at your tailbone, let's slowly roll it up. One vertebra stacking on top of the other, one at a time. And sit up nice and tall. Let's take that left leg and sit underneath. So slide it underneath you. And then that right foot is going to be at the base of the knee or cross to the top of the knee. Now, if you're taking special care of that left leg, that left knee, It's just going to be out in front of you, and you're going to cross that right foot up and over that straight leg. Otherwise, knees tucked back, and we're going to sit up nice and tall, working to get that right sit bone to the mat. Breathe. Slow and steady. Wrapping the crook of that left elbow around the knee, pull it in nice and tight. Turn and take your gaze up over that left shoulder. So a little rotation in that spine. Extending right arm out, lift it high, circle it around, keep that length in your spine as you bring your right hand around behind you. Prop yourself up just as tall as you can sit, and then turn and take your gaze out over that right shoulder. All the while really working to pull that right knee in. Wonderful spinal rotation. Great at wringing out tension in the back. Wonderful for digestion. A little tuck of your chin towards that right collarbone. Breathe, and we're going to let that right shoulder just kind of fall away. So I just noticed I was kind of tensed up through my shoulder and my neck. Let that right arm be heavy. Close your eyes. So it's always good holding the poses just for a moment so that you can check in and realize if you are holding tension, not where you want to. Gently lift your gaze, reach that right arm back, up and over, releasing that rotation. Beautiful. Let's switch sides. So again, if that right knee needs a little love, we're just going to extend that right leg out. Otherwise, tuck that foot underneath you. Left foot comes to the base of your knee or crosses to the top of the knee. Sitting up nice and tall. And let's wrap that crook of the right elbow around the knee. Pull it in nice and tight. Sit up tall. Take your gaze out over that right shoulder. So there's kind of this natural want to turn and look straight ahead, which where we're facing. I want you to look out over that right shoulder. So that oppositional rotation in the spine, how does that feel for you? Should feel really good. Now extend left arm out, lift it high, circle that left arm up and over, follow with your gaze, bring your hand behind you, prop yourself up as tall as you can, and take your gaze as far back over that left shoulder as you can, all the while pulling that left knee in. Sitting up as tall as you can sit. We want to make sure that we have that length in the spine anytime we add that twist. Now making sure we're not holding tension in that left shoulder, left arm. And just breathe. Inhale, extend left arm, circle it up and over. Gently release that rotation. And we're just going to crisscross those legs to whatever feels right to you. Easy pose, sitting up nice and tall, reach to the sky. As you exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward. Releasing your hands and releasing the weight of the head. So hopefully your lower back is feeling amazing. Your hips nice and loose, no tension. Neck feeling good, soft, no tension, no tightness. Inhale, lift just slightly, and let's walk those hands to the right, reaching through your left fingertips as far as you can reach, and release the weight of your head down. Just checking in. Taking that left arm up and over, opening the tummy and chest, reaching up, taking your gaze towards the sky, connecting that left sit bone to the mat, rolling that left shoulder back. Exhaling and releasing the tummy and chest back to that right thigh. And we walk it back through to center, fingertips reaching out as far as you can reach. Relax the weight of your head. Gently press that tailbone back towards the mat. Just creating that extra space in that lower lumbar region of your spine. So good. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands to the left, reaching through those right fingertips as far as you can reach. Relax the weight of your head. Right sit bone pressing into the earth. And let's take that right arm up and over, opening the tummy and chest, reaching out. Beautiful stretch for those intercostal muscles between the ribs. Oh, those obliques. Feeling that space between the base of the rib cage and the top of the pelvis. Exhaling and releasing the tummy and chest back to your thigh. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through center. And just breathe. Feel yourself melt. Inhale, circle your hands back by your hips. Big circle of those arms overhead as you reach it up nice and tall. Gently release the hands to the tops of the knees. Palms facing the sky. Make whatever adjustments you need to make. If you're more comfortable resting your hands in your lap, feel free to do that. If you need a pillow, blanket, anything to prop up underneath you to help make this more comfortable, please do so. And we breathe slow and steady. Just be mindful of this breath here. A comfortable, easy breath. Now let's bring our right hand to our heart, left hand to our belly. Sit up nice and tall. Eyes are closed. And we are aware of each breath we take. Full, big, deep breaths. No tension in the shoulders. Each breath full of love and awareness. Each breath full of energy and self-care. Now gently releasing your hands to your lap, placing one hand on top of the other. Let your shoulders relax. Be present right here. With a heart full of joy, full of gratitude, we take a moment, thanking the mind and the body for being willing participants today in our well-being. We transition those hands to the outsides of the hips. Big inhale, reach to the sky, gaze to the sky, and exhale, pull the hands to heart center. I want to thank you all so much for being here with me, allowing me to guide you on this journey today. Be well, take care, enjoy each and every moment. Find the joy in today, even if it's just the little tiniest thing. Be well and know that light and love is headed your way each and every day, whether we're together or not. Take care, and until the next time, namaste.